Hey, what's happening? Yes, welcome back to one of my episodes of one of my things that I've never had any idea what I'm going to do. But here we are in a sub parking lot. I'm not sure what we're going to find here. See, it's by a marina. There's boats. I swear there's someone out on their boat right now playing the drums. Said I couldn't go out there because there's people that live on their boats. So there's someone out there playing their drums on their boat, I'm pretty sure. So it's kind of dark in here, isn't it? There's two cars over there. We don't want to know what they're doing. Yeah, I'm not sure what's over here. Looks like they got some plywood, some extra wood, scrap wood. I don't think it's free. I'm not sure what that hole was for. What do you think? Yeah. Paintbrushes. We're doing projects, so the car's leaving. Maybe it's safe to go now. I bet you appreciate how I follow the rules. See, it says one way, and we're going that way. Oh, we did find something. Look at this old tree. Look at that, a fern. Hey, maybe we need to have a discussion. I'm not sure. How's that? Hello, people. How you doing? So, we didn't find much down here. There's a lot of caution tape and there's other things. You can hear the buzz of machines. There's someone drumming on a boat. By themselves, possibly. So what does this all tell us? Well, the first thing I would say is that hearing that drum beat that is within you, that's underneath the surface of all the craziness, and it is in on that too. There's this big orchestra going on. But tapping into that drum beat, that essence that is you, is the most important thing. It's a vital thing you can do right now as you're staying home and reevaluating what is it that you are gifting, and how are you receiving from the world, and what is it that you want to give to the world now when things get back rolling again. So think about that. And as you're assessing that, this is a great time for you to create a map of where you are now and where you want to go, and some of the steps that you'd like to take that seem really fun to get to that one place from A to B. And what is the essence of that thing that you're going to be offering the world that really fuels you? So this is a great time to reevaluate that. And if you already are in a job or a business that you love, reconnect with what is the essence, what is the heart of what you're doing, and what you're trying to gift to the world, and how you're receiving the gifts from the world. So that's one thing we can learn from all this. Because as you saw, all those pieces of wood, some things have holes cut in them. We still, even though we may feel like we just have to get out of wherever we are, as we've been in our house, we realize that we have all these resources that we haven't fully used. So another great gift that I got from Wallace D. Wattles, some of his books, Wattles, was the idea that to really move forward, you have to fill the space that you're in. You fill the job, you fill your home, you take care of what you have to such a high level that then there's nowhere to go but up to get. Like if you have a quarter acre of land, you take such good care of that quarter acre of land that then you start to graduate, in a sense, to a half acre, to 2 acres, to 5 acres. And the same with a business, and the same with your own business, and the same with your own home. Even if you're like ready to move into another home, can you enliven and live in that home so much and give it so much life that you're like kind of swelling out of it? And can you do the same thing with your own being, your own talents, and your own skills, so that you are gifting and giving and spending an hour to 30 minutes every day doing just what your passion is, be it music, be it making videos, be it crocheting, be it walking dogs, be it whatever it is that your pure passion is, spending some time every day focusing on that and envisioning yourself being that being your life, and keeping your rhythm of your essence. So find that rhythm of your essence of why you're gifting that thing. If it, I like to, be with dogs because they give me love, and I feel enlivened by it, and I feel like whatever it is for you dog lovers out there. And so whatever that is, if that's your thing, or if you're making videos for people and you're like, wow, I want to share my story with people, to connect to them, to give them hope, to enliven them, to inspire them into action. So whatever that is, that heart essence of that, really focus on that, feel the rhythm of that, the drumming of that. Even if you have a drum, find the drums and get the drums going, your rhythm for it. Just imagine you are fully living in that. You are fully doing that. Imagine yourself doing that, making money, being abundant, and whatever it is that your passion is, and start playing the drums, if you have drums, or whatever you have, and play your theme song. Even humming, even boom, 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 boom. Make your theme song for what it's like, how you experience living fuller in your body than you are now, and in your being and in your world. And that's what we're doing. We're always expanding and expanding and expanding. And where I can't speak for everybody, can I? But where I have actually struggled the most or suffered the most is when I'm needing to expand, but I just won't. I refuse to expand. I refuse to let go of something that's done. I refuse to expand, to let go of concepts and ideas. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's a total lie. But you can understand that if you've had that one thinking for a while, it sure feels like that, even for yourself. But you really have to change those beliefs. You change those beliefs that are more constricting, and you start to expand, and you start to expand, and you start to expand. And this goes for everything, from feeling more love for yourself, for being able to share love with more people, to be able to make more money, to be able to have more sense of success and just being yourself, and in a sense of all the things that you can think of that you're like right now going like, but there's not enough, I don't have enough, I haven't gotten it. There's the fact that you actually have that desire for more is because we're always going into expansion. And it may seem like you're a victim of all these other people, but actually what's happening is you are having a desire for more freedom, for more money, for more success, for more peace in your life, all these things. And there's this expansion. The thing that's in the root and heart of the expansion is that heartbeat of humanity, of compassion, of love. And when we're trying to expand from a place that is not rooted there, then it actually is like we have built our foundation on sand as opposed to stone, which I'm sure you've heard of that story. So when we're building our sense of like, I got to get more money and more cars and stuff just so I can feel good about myself, and I'm not thinking about anybody else. You know, if I want to start a business just so I can make $1 billion, and I can, even if it's just I can supply for my family and I can make $1 billion, and I'll pay all my workers crap, then you are actually not building on a foundation of rock. If you build a foundation of rock of a business, like I want to make $1 billion because my services are going to be so good and I'll be paying my workers so well, and then you're working on an expansive, on a business model that will sustain and will not be in the competitive model where someone else will just knock it over. And so this goes the same for your own life. Can you be at the heart and the root and at the source of humanity and love and compassion in whatever you're trying to expand in? And sometimes, have I gone a long time? I have. So one of the things that I think is very important is this self-love thing. And I talk about it in, I think, Imitation, that book, the one that's being edited right now by the great Julie editor. So what I talk about in that, what I've started realizing through my own life is that I'm saying, I love you, I love you. I'm doing I was doing the affirmations in the mirror, all that stuff's great. And so you're getting to the point of really witnessing and seeing yourself as like the God within you, like the spirit within you, the goodness within you. And then, but the next level that I started seeing with it is sometimes I'll go to sleep and I just say, I love you. And I realized that where it moved to the next level is my I love you was for all of humanity, for all of the world, for, in a sense, you could say God or spirit, but that blankets all of existence. And I say I love you, it's not just I love you, it starts going into I love you. So there's this I love you, I love you. You could start playing this. And so it's that looping of awareness that Hendricks, Gay and Katie Hendricks talk about that really helped me too. So it's realizing you're connecting within and you're going out. And there's a point as you're doing this that eventually you're able to do both. You're able to live in both, where you're just kind of moving as the ocean. You're not having to focus, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. My I love you is actually for everyone. And you understand this in some areas of your life, and you may understand what I'm talking about right now, where there's some things you say, and it's like this universal, for you it has a universal meaning and tie and connection. And for someone else that's at a different level with it, they just mean, oh yeah, you just want to have a business so you can make some money. And you're like, no, I want to have a business so I can make some money, and so I can help other people, and so that I can supply the service to other people, and I want to be able to hire other people, and so that they can help their kids go to college and whatever. So you get all that. So it's 11:11. No, it's 11:12. So thank you very much for being with me, and hopefully I said something that made sense. If not, just I don't know what to say. There's a translation book that this video is free, but I have a translation book if you didn't get any of it. That is $39.95. 13 payments of $39.95. That's it. Just 13 payments. That's right. Okay, fine. I'll give you a free T-shirt with that. You get a free T-shirt. All right.